Hello, this video is about conjunctive adverbs. I'm Christy Reyes. Before we get into conjunctive adverbs, do you remember conjunctions? We use the mnemonic fanboys for the coordinating conjunctions. F stands for, which means because. A is for and. N is for nor. B, but. O, or. Y, yet. And S, so. Well, conjunctions can join two or more words, soup or salad, two or more phrases, go to school, go to work, and go to bed, and two or more sentences. I want to get a better job, so I'm learning English. Conjunctive adverbs are very similar to conjunctions, but the difference is that they typically only join sentences, not words or phrases. They also have different punctuation options, and they are more academic and formal, so they are very good to use in more formal writing. What are the conjunctive adverbs? There are many. Here are a few and what they mean. Another way to express the idea of and is by using the conjunctive adverb furthermore or moreover. But and yet both signal a contrast or contradiction, and the corresponding conjunctive adverbs are however, nevertheless, and nonetheless. So indicates a result or a consequence. And there are these four conjunctive adverbs that we could use in place of the word so. Therefore, consequently, hence, and thus. Let's look at some examples. So we have this sentence. You want to introduce your friend to your teacher. You can't think of your teacher's name. Well, we can use a conjunction to join those two sentences. We could use the conjunction but. If we want to elevate our writing to a more formal level, we might decide to use a conjunctive adverb. We could use the word however. Take a moment to look at those sentences. What do you notice about how we use the conjunctive adverb? Let's continue. I was worried about memory loss. I decided to look into the problem. We can use a conjunction to join these two sentences. A logical conjunction to use would be the word so. We could also use a conjunctive adverb. You can see we can use the word therefore to join these two sentences, and notice how we punctuate. A second punctuation possibility is as you see in these sentences. Here's a third example. Glucose helps maintain memory function. Mental activity helps prevent memory loss. We can join these two sentences with a conjunction using and, or with a conjunctive adverb, furthermore. Here's another sentence combination that uses the conjunctive adverb furthermore. Let's go over the sentence formation and punctuation when we use conjunctive adverbs to join sentences. The form for using conjunctive adverbs is often one of the following. We can have the first sentence followed by a semicolon, the conjunctive adverb with a lowercase letter beginning it, followed by a comma, and then the second sentence. Another option is to write the first sentence with a period and begin the second joining sentence with the conjunctive adverb followed by a comma and the second sentence. Why should we use conjunctive adverbs? Well, if you find yourself repeating but, and, you might want to consider using a conjunctive adverb instead. Conjunctive adverbs also help you speak and write in a more academic and sophisticated manner. So let's practice. I'll see you in class and we will go over your questions and have some more practice with conjunctive adverbs. See you soon.